I'm literally delusionally optimistic about my success, and I believe that that delusional optimism is what keeps me in the game and keeps me pushing when everybody else folds. Alright guys, so if you are following me, you likely know about Cole Da Silva, my boy, my best friend. He just got another Motiversity video. Check it out. Just got put on Motiversity. It's all his, it's all his voice.
The best of everything comes with a good price. It comes from grinding through those late nights. It comes from grinding through those early mornings. It comes from those exhausting days where every fiber of your body is telling you to give up. I want to remind you that you started this journey for a reason. What are you waiting for? It's all on you. And
that's cool. The fact that Cole's getting blasted on Motiversity is lit. Love this kid, love my boy, and I'm super pumped for his success. It's so cool. Love that shit. Holy f, he's gained like 50,000 followers in the last couple days. That's wild, bro. Oh, am I not following him on my new account? Don't tell him that. That's fucking crazy, bro. He's fucking crushing it. He's gonna hit a fucking milli soon. That's crazy. Good for him. Super happy for him. Boy's blowing up. First meeting of the day, we've got a meeting with my girl Britzy, so we're about to jump on right now. I'm gonna talk about just operations and things and stuff. Basically all the things that I absolutely dislike doing in my business. Anything that is not in my zone of genius is something that we outsource. And Britzy helps facilitate that outsourcing. So she basically is like the one that runs all of the projects. So we've got like a bunch of projects on the go. She's the one that keeps her fingers on the pulse with absolutely everything. Yeah, also I posted a reel this morning that's blown up. Boom. That's lit. Yeah, there is a lot of responsibility that comes with managing a team of 40, 50 people, for sure.
Yeah, we're big. We're a big team.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Only gonna get bigger too. Only gonna get bigger. But yeah, I think that the main focus for us this week, I don't really think we have any like burning projects right now.
Not until next week for the masterclass.
Yeah, so starting to promote the masterclass. We still haven't sold a lot more virtual tickets this week. So I'm gonna drop that on the call today. Like the goal would be to sell one per day. That would be like optimal. All right, so I'm in Zen mode. I'm feeling really good. And the reason I'm in Zen mode is because it's important for me to stay grounded on days like today when I've got an entire day full of coaching calls. Grounded, present, focused. I've got a coaching opportunity in 10 minutes with the entire company, and I want to talk about our company vision and what PT-Town actually means to us. So it is getting hot outside, and I'm going to transition inside, but first I'm going to give my beautiful wife a kiss. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, how's your sleep in?
It was awesome.
It's good. That's good.
I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just super freaking grateful to be part of this group.
Let's go. Everybody unmute themselves. That was I almost got emotional. Let's say let's go, Drew, everybody. Let's go. I think that being around this community of people that are all super hungry is what's gonna force us into a metamorphosis, and I love that shit. So we have a kickoff call meeting right now, literally. So one call, this is literally my day, all day. It's one call, next. It's gonna be, so it's gonna be back to back to back to back. Getting ready. Welcome to the kickoff call. So excited that you guys made the decision to invest in your online coaching business, and we as a coaching team are about to show you that you just made the best investment that you've ever made in yourself. We're going to show you how to grow a successful online coaching business. So a little bit about myself. My name is Brian Mark. Obviously, a lot of you guys, most of you guys came, through my Instagram, and so I want to talk about my story and how I got started, because back in 2013, it was pretty easy for me to get clients. Like, nobody was really online coaching when I started. It wasn't the cool thing, and so I posted a picture of my abs, I'd get clients. Now, it's not really like that. As you guys know, like, to the outside world, how many of you guys have ever heard the market is saturated? How many of you guys have heard that? The outside world, it looks like the market is saturated, right? That's just not the case. It's just like 95% of people have no idea what the they're doing when it comes to posting content. That's why it's saturated, because most people don't have a coach and they're posting content and they're not getting clients and they don't know why, and the excuse is that the market is saturated. It's not saturated, you just gotta get smarter. All of the coaches and all the mentors inside of the Change Lives Academy are previous students of mine. All of the coaches that are in the Change Lives Academy are people that have hit $10,000 a month. Some of the coaches have hit $60,000 a month. Some of them have hit $30,000 a month. The reason I'm telling you this is because a lot of you guys came from me, but what you don't understand is you're gonna get a diverse fucking crowd teaching you the secrets to growing an online coaching business. Who here knows who Cole Da Silva is on TikTok? Raise your hand. Cole Da Silva the Wolf, got 750,000 followers. Every week, you guys get to get your content audited by Cole Da Silva, who is 1 million TikTok followers. So any of you guys that have TikTok accounts that wanna grow your account, you show up to content audits and Cole's like, I don't like this, I like this, do more of this, do less of that. Like, that's the level that you got of coaching that you guys are gonna get. I'm super excited. I wanna help you guys change your life. Shake hand, let's do some intros, bro. Literally, there's success for every single one of you individuals in this program. Some of you guys, it's gonna happen instantly. Some of you guys are gonna make a post and boom, you're gonna make money. Helena messaged me, he's made $3,500 in the first 4 days. So like, it is extremely possible for all of you guys to achieve massive success. Some of you guys are gonna achieve it fast and instant. Some of you guys are gonna achieve it in 2 to 4 weeks. It's possible for all of you guys. Shay's gonna show you guys how the course works and how the program works, but I want you to understand that, like, there are a lot of people that are even in this call that are making money already in the first week. It's possible for you too, so it's time to go all in. Go ahead, Shay.
But the unreasonable man adapts the world to fit himself. Therefore, all success depends upon the unreasonable man. How they're thinking, how they're behaving is not working for them. And if you have an uncertain prospect and an uncertain salesperson, nobody's going to buy anything. So I will let them borrow my belief and I will instill that belief in them, but a lot of it's energetic transfers.
Yeah, so
of energy.
I have a couple things that I want to touch on. So one of the things I talked about in my podcast before, and I brought this up to you guys a lot, and if you've been following the podcast, you know this. I want everyone to write this in the comments if you listen to this live. Delusional optimism. That's one of the things I believe that I have over everybody else. I talked about this on a live stream that I did recently, and how, like, I'm literally delusionally optimistic about my success, and I believe that that delusional optimism is what keeps me in the game and keeps me pushing when everybody else folds. It's like when COVID happened, it's like I didn't view that as like, oh my God, the world is ending. I'm like, massive opportunity. Like, I see every adversity as an opportunity for me to grow. I am absolutely certain that I'm going to achieve success, and I take that mentality in how I serve and how I show up. Now, one of the things that you said I think is really important for us to hone in on, because I think the podcast audience definitely struggles with this, because I think 95, 96, 97% of people struggle with this, is being infected by other people's beliefs. Because let's be honest, unless you're a fully present, conscious individual that, like, is governing your thoughts and you're, like, on watch at all times throughout the day, the news comes on. Then your friend tells you about the gas prices. And then you go online and you see a news article about the recession happening. And then you see inflation at 9%, and you see all of these negative triggers and negative associations happening in your reality. And it's very easy to get infected by other people's beliefs. And then you're trying to build a successful online coaching business, but then your mom is like, you should get a real job. And then your friend is like, you're posting too much fitness content. And then your content doesn't hit. And then all of a sudden you get infected by other people's beliefs. So my question for you, because one of the things you're saying, Eli, is like, this comes down to the certainty that the individual has. Or this comes down to, like, I believe that my program is the fucking shit. Like, it is the program that you need to get X result. How do you develop and how do you cultivate and how do you like cement that certainty? What do you need to do in order to become that level of certain so that you can transfer that belief to your prospects?
The strongest force inside the human psyche is a need to remain consistent with how we see ourselves.
Oh, I got chills.
So people might join the program, they do the thing, but they go back to the identity. Like broke people win the lottery and they see themselves as broke, so they get broke again.
So I want to pause this and I want to ask about the recession, but I want to go backtrack because, by the way, who else has their brains on the floor? Eli Wild, I actually think you're a genius. I'm not even joking.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't know if I've ever told you that. I legitimately think you're a genius. Every time I talk to you, I leave and I'm like, oh, I got like chills all over my body. So I legitimately think you're one of the smartest people that I know. So I'm glad to know you. But one of the things you talk about is this like conditioning yourself. And one of the things we do in the Change Lives Academy for everybody that's in the CLA, every single day we do this thing where we call it Rise. And so 7 a.m. PST every day, I get all of my Change Lives Academy members in. There's usually about 80 to 100 people every single live. If you're listening to this podcast and you're not at fucking Rise, get your ass there. And what we do is we talk about the thoughts that they have that are holding them back, and we talk about the thoughts that they have that are empowering them, and I like empower them to think like I think. And so what I'm doing now is like we're really focusing on shifting their identity. We're really focused on shifting their beliefs because, you know, a belief is just a thought that we keep thinking over and over and over and over again. Like that's what a belief is. It's like eventually it becomes an automatic thought that we no longer have to think, and like we believe it to be true, and that's just the thought that we have. And so what we're doing in the Change Lives Academy now is like, I want to call it identity shifting. Really taken from this podcast is that absolutely nothing to do, is a lot less to do with your prospect and a lot more to do with how you show up. Because we're talking about, even when you're saying, Eli, you're like talking about how, you know, it's really about like widening the gap, like getting crystal clear on exactly what their pain point is, how long they've been struggling with it, and like what's really going on like internally, how long it's been affecting them. And then also getting clear on their vision and what their goals are and what they want to accomplish. So like creating this big gap, that's fundamental sales. That's like sales one-on-one. And so nothing in the process itself changes. It's more the individual that's approaching the process.
Do you think you'd be better off if you were unfit and unhealthy and had less energy every day for the next couple of years? Or do you think that you'd be better off, better parent, better at business? Do you think you'd think better if you had more energy and were more focused throughout your day?
Holy fuck, that was it.
I start the call like this. You know, hey, John, it's great to connect. I just got the phone call with another guy. This guy had like every excuse in the book, and it's just funny to me. You know, those people are never going to be successful. But anyway, it's great to connect. But now I created a link between excuses and never be successful. And him to agree to it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm glad I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And so basically, I'm vilifying, and I do this subtly. We have a lot of little nuances that we do, labeling.
You said, what did you say? You said, you know, it's great that you're realizing this now. You'd be surprised how many people, you know, watch my fitness videos and then say they want to change their life and then never actually do anything about it. But like, and those people aren't going to end up nowhere. But I'm so proud of you for showing up today and like showing me that you're like serious. Like, let's get into this conversation. All right, y'all. So I literally got out of my call. I'm 2 minutes late for my mastermind call, but that's all right. I need to eat a banana and have an energy drink. This is my day sometimes. I always tell myself I'm not gonna do this to myself again, and then I do it every single week. Maybe I kind of like it. I don't know, whatever. I think having a character online is like being unapologetically 100% yourself. When Natasha talks about having a character online, Maverick Willett created his character. When you look at a guy like Maverick Willett, he like created that motherfucker. Same thing with Cole DeSilva, he like created the wolf. You know, Kirsten Mark is her own character, she's her own individual. So I think having a character and being a character is, what she means by that is like, you have things about you that make you unique. And so I would encourage you to be louder about the things that make you who you are. Like for me, like self-expression is important. So I dyed my fucking hair blonde and I got a tattoo of a question mark on my neck. Cause like, I think that's fucking funny. When people ask me, why'd you get a question mark? I'm like, haha, that's why. Like, I think that shit's funny. And so leaning into that more and being like more that person is what makes you a quote unquote character online. Guys, that's it. That's all. That brings us to the end of today's YouTube episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys did get some value. You know, I had somebody ask me recently, and somebody is Jax. Like, do you ever get tired? You know, because you just watched me sit on coaching calls for 5 hours, 6 hours straight without breaking my energy. He's like, do you ever get tired? I was like, of course I fucking get tired. You know, just like everybody else, because I'm just like you. But the difference is I make the decision every single day to be fucking relentless. I make the decision every single day to go all in. I make the decision every single day that I'm not gonna allow the bitch voice inside of my head to take over, and then I'm gonna be a fucking beast. So yes, I get tired. And then I lean in and I do it anyways. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you got some value. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and chase your dreams. Let's go.